Breaking news that could change your financial situation overnight. The Senate has just made a historic decision that will put thousands of dollars directly into American pockets. But before we dive into these life-changing details, if you want to stay updated on the latest stimulus news and financial updates that could affect your wallet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now, let's get into this massive development that everyone's talking about. In a landmark vote that has sent shockwaves through the nation, the Senate has just approved what many are calling the most significant relief package since the COVID-19 pandemic. The cornerstone of this package? A stunning $3,000 stimulus check scheduled to hit American bank accounts starting January 17th. But here's what you're probably wondering: who qualifies, and how soon can you expect your payment? Let's break down exactly what happened behind those Senate doors. After months of intense negotiations, endless debates, and mounting pressure from struggling Americans, senators finally reached across the aisle in a rare display of bipartisan cooperation. The final vote came in at 72-28, showcasing strong support from both parties. But what pushed them to finally take action? The answer lies in the alarming economic indicators that have been impossible to ignore. Recent data has shown that despite positive job numbers, many Americans are still struggling with inflation, rising housing costs, and mounting debt. A shocking 67% of Americans reported living paycheck to paycheck in the latest financial wellness survey. The question isn't just about survival anymore, it's about how millions of families can break free from this cycle of financial instability. This new stimulus package aims to address exactly that. You might be wondering about the specifics of who qualifies for these $3,000 checks. The income thresholds have been set at $75,000 for single filers and $150,000 for married couples filing jointly. For those earning above these thresholds, the payment amount gradually phases out, with no payments for individuals earning more than $95,000 or couples earning above $190,000 annually. But here's what makes this stimulus different: families with dependents will receive additional support, with $500 per qualifying child under 17. The burning question on everyone's mind is, how will this money be distributed? The Treasury Department has announced a sophisticated rollout plan that will begin on January 17th. Direct deposit payments will be prioritized, followed by physical checks and EIP cards. But here's something crucial you need to know: if you've moved or changed banks since your last tax filing, you'll need to update your information through the IRS portal immediately to avoid delays. What's particularly interesting about this package is how it differs from previous stimulus efforts. Unlike earlier payments, this one comes with built-in protections against fraud and abuse. The IRS has implemented new verification systems to ensure the money reaches its intended recipients. But what does this mean for you? While these additional security measures might add a slight delay to some payments, they're designed to protect your stimulus check and prevent the widespread fraud we saw during previous rounds. Many Americans are asking, what's the best way to use this stimulus money? Financial experts are weighing in with various suggestions, but the consensus seems to focus on three main areas: debt reduction, emergency savings, and strategic investment in personal development or small business opportunities. But here's a critical point to consider: how can you maximize this one-time payment to create long-term financial stability? The impact of this stimulus package extends far beyond individual bank accounts. Economists project that this injection of cash into the economy could lead to a significant boost in consumer spending, potentially creating a ripple effect that could benefit local businesses and communities. But this raises an important question: how can we ensure this economic boost creates sustainable growth rather than temporary relief? One of the most overlooked aspects of this stimulus package is its potential impact on small businesses. The legislation includes provisions for small business owners who can demonstrate revenue losses, offering them additional support through tax credits and grants. If you're a small business owner, you might be wondering how to access these additional benefits. The key lies in proper documentation and timely application through the Small Business Administration's new portal. For those concerned about the impact on national debt, the package includes several revenue-generating provisions designed to offset its cost. These include closing certain tax loopholes and implementing more efficient tax collection methods. But here's what you might be wondering: will these measures be enough to prevent long-term economic consequences? Healthcare costs were also addressed in this package, with provisions for reduced insurance premiums and expanded coverage options. For families struggling with medical bills, this could provide much-needed relief. But how can you determine if you qualify for these additional healthcare benefits, and what steps should you take to access them? The timing of this stimulus package is particularly significant as we approach tax season. Many Americans are curious about how this payment will affect their 2025 tax returns. The good news is that these stimulus checks will not be counted as taxable income. However, you might be wondering, should you adjust your tax planning strategy in light of this incoming payment? Education funding hasn't been forgotten either. The package includes provisions for student loan relief and funding for educational institutions. If you're currently paying off student loans or planning for education expenses, you might be wondering how these provisions could affect your financial planning. The key lies in understanding the specific qualifications and application processes for these educational benefits. Looking ahead, many financial experts are already discussing the potential long-term effects of this stimulus package on the American economy. While immediate relief is guaranteed, the question remains, how can recipients best utilize this money to create lasting financial stability? The answer might lie in combining immediate needs with long-term financial planning. It's important to note that this stimulus package also includes provisions for local and state governments, which could lead to additional benefits at the community level. But what does this mean for your local area, and how can you stay informed about additional assistance programs that might become available? For retirees and Social Security recipients, there are special considerations to keep in mind. The package includes provisions that could affect benefit calculations and distribution methods. If you're in this category, you might be wondering how these changes could impact your regular benefits. The Social Security Administration has promised detailed guidance in the coming weeks. The impact on the housing market could be significant, with some experts predicting increased activity in both purchases and renovations. If you're considering using your stimulus check for housing-related expenses, you might be wondering about the best timing and strategy. The answer depends on various factors, including local market conditions and your personal financial situation. As we wrap up this breaking news update, remember that staying informed is crucial in maximizing the benefits of this stimulus package. How will you use your $3,000 check to improve your financial situation? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on stimulus news and financial tips that could help you make the most of this opportunity. Remember, while January 17th might seem like a while away, there are steps you need to take now to ensure you receive your payment as quickly as possible. Visit our website for detailed guides on preparing for the stimulus, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for regular updates as this story develops. The next few weeks will be crucial for millions of Americans, and we'll be here to guide you through every step of the process.